What's up, guys? This is Soul here, bringing you another Project 365 video. And once again, this is more of a philosophical dialogue-based talk, and it really is about the uh, discord between generations. So, obviously, you guys know, there are generations such as baby boomers, Gen X, Gen Y, millennials, things like that. And I feel like every category generation, there's always some sort of inherent flaw or inherent issue with that generation, and we tend to blame that generation and subsequent generations for our problems, when in fact we should just learn the lessons from those people and grow better as a whole. I really hate it because I'm categorized as millennials, and one of the things that they talk about with millennials is this whole entitlement feature, and it kind of bugs me because, in a sense, my mom raised me. She was born in the 50s. My brother was born in the 70s subsequently, and I was born in the 80s. So I do have the lessons from my prior generations, but it's just kind of troublesome that they think that we have the sense of entitlement when in fact they don't really, just try to stereotype people, and it's a shame. I could just as easily point out the issues for prior generations, but that's kind of stupid because that's me, once again, me being stereotypical, stereotyping people, being a typical person, blaming others for our problems. See, the thing is, instead of doing that, we should build each other up, meaning that uh, instead of trying to say this is your fault, you fixed the problem, what they should say is this is what happened in the past, learn from the lessons of it. And the reason why I talk about this in particular is because of, I guess, the political climate we are currently facing. I think this goes back even further than baby boomers and, the first generation of people in the Industrial Revolution, all that stuff. It goes back to just the fact that we have this system where it's a bipartisan system, meaning like there's two parties, and that's kind of dumb because you're basically creating this oligopoly. And if you guys don't know what that is, that's basically taking two or maybe a little bit more, three or four businesses that completely dominate a situation, and they try to show it's a competition of sorts, but it really isn't. So I'm trying to convey here is generations is not the problem. It's the systems in place that are the problem. That's what's causing this discord. And I really want everybody, if you're from a prior generation, look at the younger generation. Try to just take time to observe what they're trying to do to better the world. Because I think in my generation, one of the things that we're trying to do, and this is something that's really big, is be a generation of tolerance. If you've seen, like, we have certain civil liberties, like we're trying to do, same-sex marriages, we're trying to be more equality in the workplace, but it's a very hard uphill climb because, like I said, prior generations, while they did bring some merits, they do bring some of the flaws of, I would say, the prior generations, because the prior generations try to teach the generation that will precede them to their lessons, and sometimes it's some of the bad lessons. So I think we're learning some of the bad lessons as well. But anyways, I think that where I'm coming from, or what I'm trying to convey here, is let's not think anymore about generational gap. Let's think about humanity as a whole. Think about people, because that's what we should think about. So me being a millennial, I'm asking the baby boomers, the Gen X, the Gen Yers, teach me the good and bad of your generation and let me learn from it so that I can benefit my future generation, which is my daughter. And I'm hoping that, by the time that my daughter starts inheriting the social, I guess, responsibilities and the workplace responsibilities and everything like that, that instead of it being something of discord, she can feel connected to not only myself, which is millennial, categorizes, but Gen Xers, Gen Yers, baby boomers. I want my daughter to be able to not carry the burden of responsibility, but understand what was before her and grow from it. So I'm sending this lesson out to everybody. If you do have family that that's going to be in the future, make sure that you're not going to blame them or put some sort of burden on them. Let them learn from our past. That's like the most important thing, is learning from my past and making sure that we grow. But anyways, I just want to just say that as my Project 365 is something that was on my mind a lot, especially considering, spending time with my daughter and my family and trying to learn. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video. And if you do, like I said, always help the support page by just subscribing, liking, commenting. Heck, I even like the open dialogue. So this is Soul signing off, Project 365. Peace.